for. I improvise some shit, you know what I mean? But I try to be a truth about it. But on the real, this is what I really wanted to say. This brother approached me 17 years ago at the Southern University Smith and Brown Memorial Union. At that time, he was a member of a collective called the Red Line. And he was like, yo, me and my group, we want to, we doing some stuff. I know you put on some shows. Well, so we're giving us a spot to perform. Can you check us out? And I mean, I'm a small brother. Marcel's a towering figure. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just fucking give it a shot because I don't want to, accidentally get, I don't know, bing bang. Anyway, long story short, in 2005, we put Marcel on a show at the now defunct Red Star, along with his group, the Red Line. And I remember at that show, Zero Skidmore said to me, that big dude, the big one in the group, he the star. Watch him, right? So that was the beginning of a lifelong friendship and bond, right? Since that time, we done been roommates, we done been co-workers, we done been confidants, business partners.
Still owe me some money.
Hey man, I said, shit, I ain't got it.
Can you popping you out, man?
Hey man, look, it's already, it's 2 minutes. Nah.
I'm joking.
I remember, there's some things I remember distinctly, right? So I remember him calling me and saying that Jessica was pregnant with a baby. Like, I remember that. And to see her now, we were talking earlier, she's like, I'm not ready to go to middle school. I'm like, girl, you beyond ready. You know what I mean? I remember when Amari came along. I remember all these things, right? For us, it's always been deeper than the artistry. It's always been, about community, about love, about our people, about getting out our wildest dreams, I was talking to somebody outside, and they're like, man, Donney, you done moved, and Marcel about to move, I don't really know, like, what is Baton Rouge going to do? All these different, culture barriers are left. So here's something I want to leave you all with right now. Whoever is doing what they're doing at the level that they're doing it, don't let them walk out on you before you show them your appreciation. You know what I mean? I lived, I'm 40 going on 41 years old. I moved from Baton Rouge back in October. I lived my whole life watching people leave this city, primarily because the city didn't give them what they needed at the time they needed it. You know what I mean? And so Marcel is going on, along with Jessica, and Amari and Mila, to great things, right? But I know that there was a lot of points when this city could have been more for him and done more for him. And I'm not going to belabor that point, but what I will say is that if you got young creatives out here doing their thing right now, Baton Rouge, get behind those people. You know what I mean? Like, the way you honor the legacy of what this man has done for this city is you continue to be a culture bearer. You continue to show up. You continue to show love. You know what I mean? Like, I've watched this brother bring people literally from all across the country to this very space. All for the purpose of putting on for the culture of hip-hop music in Baton Rouge. That shit is invaluable. The debt of gratitude that this city owes this man for the work that he's done is fucking insurmountable.
Yeah.
You need to know that. You know what I mean? And so by the time he and, his wonderful family head to Tulsa, like, I need y'all to, like, recognize and acknowledge everything, every path that was laid, every mic that was touched by artists in Faith and Flow, every mic that was touched by artists in hip hop is alive, every song you heard Marcel perform, every new person he put you on, right? You know what I mean? Remember the first time you heard the Monastery. Remember the first time you heard Mother Cutler. Remember the first time you heard Alfred Banks. Remember the first time you may have heard Locksmith. Remember all of those first, and remember who was responsible for you getting access to those people. You know what I mean? And so when the next time someone comes along and are looking to be a curator, looking to be an organizer, looking to be an influencer, you're not taking for granted what's in front of you. Because the thing about it is, none of us are guaranteed to stick around here. By the time me and my wife packed up, people were like, I can't believe y'all are leaving. Life happens and shit evolves. You know what I mean? I'm saying what it is or whatever. And so, like, real fast, like my man Cartoon say, right? And so I'm not saying that you can love people enough to keep them somewhere. What I'm saying is while they're here, love them sufficiently. Love them adequately. You know what I mean? So that's really what I want to get off. And I also want to say this real quick. Like, amongst like the greatest things that have happened tonight on this show, one of the most beautiful things that I've been sitting here experiencing is Jessica rapping every goddamn lyric in every song. You know what I mean? So if you thought that all these times, all these years she wasn't paying attention, she know all the words.
And the ad-lib.
And the ad-lib. You know what I mean? Oh Lord, indeed. You know what I mean? And I know that your father smiled down with pride. You know what I mean? You have manifested every dream that he had for you as a creative, as a husband, as a father, as a man. You know what I'm saying? And so I want us to give a real fucking round of applause to Marcel P. Black on the